Welcome back to the concluding chapter of Lena's journey. As time passed, Lena's quest turned into a personal mission. It was only when she overheard the news about the theft of the golden mask from that unforgettable masquerade night that Lena decided to dig deeper. She expanded her investigation by discreetly consulting her colleagues, hoping to uncover the mysterious man behind the mask. As Lena delved into this enigmatic search, an unexpected clue emerged, leaving her perplexed and torn between two possible suspects. Her co-worker Arthur and her esteemed boss, Mr. Arnold. Both shared the initial A in their names, and the more Lena contemplated, the deeper the mystery became as she tried to decipher the true identity of the masked man who had captured her heart. One day, she casually struck up a conversation with Arthur during lunch. Lena: Arthur, have you been to the masquerade party? Arthur: Oh yes, it was a memorable night. Lena's heart raced. Could Arthur be the mysterious man behind the mask? Did you lose something that night? Perhaps a handkerchief? Arthur's eyes widened, and he quickly recovered his composure. No, I can't say that I did. Why do you ask? Lena's investigation had hit a dead end, and she couldn't be sure if Arthur was the masked man. Frustration crept in as she continued her search. One evening, while walking through the town, Lena witnessed something that changed her perspective entirely. She saw Alex, the street corn vendor, offering food and blankets to homeless individuals huddled in an alley. She approached him, her heart full of admiration. As Lena approached Alex, the street corn vendor, her heart raced, and she couldn't help but notice the familiar, intoxicating scent of the manly perfume that lingered in the air. It was the same scent she had detected on the handkerchief with the embroidered A that the mysterious masked man had left behind at the masquerade party. She subtly examined his belongings, but his hands were clean, and there was no sign of the same handkerchief. Lena approached. Alex, I had no idea you did this. You're helping those in need. Alex smiled warmly. Alex, I believe in giving back to the community. Sometimes it's the small acts of kindness that make the world a better place. Lena was deeply touched by Alex's selflessness, but Lena couldn't contain her curiosity any longer, and the scent of that familiar perfume was driving her to find answers. As she stood at Alex's corn stall, she gathered her courage to broach the subject. Alex, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. That perfume you're wearing, it's the same scent as the man from the masquerade party. Is there any connection? Alex looked momentarily taken aback, and for a moment, denial crossed his face. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Lena. I just wear this perfume because I like it. But Lena's persistence and the undeniable connection between the scent and the handkerchief left Alex with little choice. He knew he had to reveal the truth. But maybe the police have something to say about the missing golden mask at the party? Lena naughtily scared Alex. All right, Lena. Let's meet tonight at the riverside. I'll explain everything. Alex nervously replied. That evening, in a secluded spot near the river away from prying eyes, Alex donned the familiar mask that Lena had seen at the masquerade. The moonlight danced on the water, and the air was filled with a sense of anticipation. His voice was filled with sincerity as he began to unravel the mystery. Alex. You see, Lena, that golden mask we stole from the masquerade party wasn't for personal gain. It was to help those homeless people you see around town. The mask held a hidden compartment with valuable jewels that could change their lives. Lena's eyes widened in surprise, and her heart softened as she realized the noble purpose behind their actions. Lena, I had no idea, Alex. You have a heart of gold. But you shouldn't have to do that. And there's one more thing I need to confess, Lena. I've loved you from the moment I saw you, even before that dance at the Masquerade. Your grace, your beauty, your kindness, they stole my heart. You're the one who's captured my heart. The music from a nearby cafe drifted to their ears. The electricity between them was undeniable, a magnetic force that drew them closer with each step. Their eyes locked in a deep, passionate gaze, and they began dancing again. Their bodies moved in perfect harmony. They talked under the moonlight as their feet swayed, feeling their love. Lena, whispering, her voice trembling with emotion. Alex, I can't deny it any longer. I've fallen for you, harder than I ever thought possible. Their lips drew closer, a magnetic pull that neither could resist. At that moment, as their mouths met in a passionate kiss, time seemed to stand still. It was a kiss filled with all the unspoken words and emotions that had been building between them. Their eyes spoke volumes, the romantic atmosphere. As Alex gazed into Lena's eyes, he noticed the tears brimming in her captivating gaze. With a tender smile, he traced the curve of her cheek, gently brushed aside a strand of hair obscuring her vision, and wiped away the shimmering tears. His voice, like a whispered promise, filled the air. My princess, I'll forever be yours, Alex whispered affectionately. Lena's heart swelled with emotion as he gently lifted her chin, drawing her closer. Their lips met once more, igniting an electric spark that set their souls ablaze. Their tongues engaged in a passionate dance, each touch an expression of their fiery hunger for one another. Alex's kisses traveled a sensuous path from her cheek down to her chin. He kissed her forehead and back to her lips, their tongues dancing in sync, each one a testament to their boundless desire. His lips explored her neck, while his hands sculpted the curves of her body, leaving Lena unable to contain the symphony of moans escaping her trembling lips. As their passion reached its peak, Lena's feelings of desire grew stronger, and she couldn't resist the intense pleasure she was experiencing. Alex continued to lovingly explore her skin, his tongue traveling, playing the two of her front, making her feel overwhelmed and unable to catch her breath. The soft rustle of leaves, the shimmering river, and the distant sounds of the city created a backdrop for their love story. It was that moment the time freeze. Lena couldn't contain her moans. Alex continued his fervent exploration, going down on her, leaving her legs trembling in ecstasy. But right when they were about to express their love physically, Lena pushed him down and moved on top of him. Lena moved in a harmonious rhythm, and her dance left Alex reeling with desire. Their mutual moans blended together as they reached the peak of their passion, completely absorbed in the enthusiasm of their love. Drained and sated, they collapsed into each other's arms, their love still aflame, but their bodies weary. As they succumbed to exhaustion, the first hints of dawn began to pierce the horizon, casting an uncertain light on their newfound love. As the first light of dawn gently kissed the sky, an abrupt shift in the atmosphere shattered their intimate sanctuary. Panic surged through their veins as the flashing lights grew nearer, and the distant wail of a police siren grew louder, like an approaching tempest, ready to reveal the harsh reality of their situation. Amidst the mounting turmoil, Alex's urgent whisper cut through the morning air, heralding impending challenges. "Lena, I must go. If this is your doing, I forgive you." With a gentle touch, his fingers brushed against her cheek, a fleeting caress filled with both love and uncertainty. Lena, her eyes filled with tears, vehemently denied any involvement, her voice trembling with emotion. Lena, tearfully, "Alex, I have no knowledge of this. Believe me." "I love you, Lena," Alex's voice echoed as he departed, leaving Lena behind. But before another word could be spoken, Alex vanished into the early morning, like a mysterious apparition swallowed by the night. Lena stood alone by the river's edge, her heart heavy with sorrow. Her dream prince, her knight in shining armor, had been swept away once more by the unpredictable tides of fate. Lena's tearful sobs echoed through the pre-dawn silence, a mournful serenade to the love she cherished, the love she hoped would one day conquer the shadows of uncertainty and circumstance. Lena's love for Alex grew stronger. She couldn't help but draw parallels between the masked man of her dreams and the real-life hero she had come to love. Alex's kindness, generosity, and dedication to helping those in need mirrored the principles that Zorro had stood for. Lena and Alex's love story is filled with twists and turns, and their reunion is uncertain. Whether they will see each other again, and what the future holds for them, is a mystery waiting to be unraveled. If you're enjoying these stories, please like and subscribe for more. Your support inspires us to craft more tales filled with romance, adventure, and suspense. Stay tuned for more stories like these.